ActOutGames. I'm here, and today we're going to be doing a response to Alli's reverse Q&A video. And Alli's been doing, assuming you guys know who Alli is if you watch my channel.
Alli Speed.
Alli Speed.
Yeah.
Really great person. If you're watching me and not her somehow, then
yeah, you should definitely be watching her. Yeah, she's awesome. And so's her mom, by the way.
Her mom's also really cool. Mama Speed's really good.
Yeah, Mama Speed is awesome. Okay.
And Justin. And Justin.
Justin was awesome. They're all, it's a whole family of awesome.
So many
it's just a family of awesome.
Yeah. But she's been doing a lot of positivity and motivation videos recently, which I've been really, really excited about.
Yes.
And they're really, really cool. And one of those videos was a reverse Q&A, where she asked her audience questions instead of answering questions that her audience gave her, which I thought was a really, really clever and really interesting idea.
And again, they were out about positivity and goals and stuff
and
like
motivation.
That.
So I thought it was really cool. So we're going to be answering those questions.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's knock these out. So question number 1, what is something you want to accomplish in 2017?
Okay, so the thing I want to accomplish in 2017 is I just want to be a more motivated, productive person, because I've been following a lot of the videos that Studying, spelled Study IGN, has on her channel, because they're really helpful and they're really good. And I've been meaning to start, making a planner, getting one or something, just so that I can stop just being like, okay, so I meant to do that, but no, I'm just gonna eat oatmeal and like yoga.
Scheduling, task management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you said
I'm
learning.
and studying and learning, because I'm terrible at time management. I don't.
You are pretty bad at. I will give you that. I will fully admit you're pretty bad at time management, but I think most people would say you're relatively productive. You do get a lot done. You make a video every day. You do a lot for an 11-year-old for sure. And most people would probably say that you're pretty studious. You're pretty smart, and you do a lot of studying, and you know a lot about all that. But I got no. Those are all things that we love, and so I'm more. I love that you want to continue to even expand and do more of it.
Studying is going on Wikipedia
and time management
in the afternoon for some random reason.
Well, the GED stuff, time management will help you. All your homeschooling is studying, right? So yeah, time management will be helpful though. I fully support that as a goal. 2017 for me, I think just in general, I want. I think we're going to try and maybe take some of the YouTube stuff a little more seriously, especially bite-sized. So I want bite-sized EDU to grow. I want to really focus more on content for bite-sized EDU and finish that Japanese video that we just shot and start getting more regular content on bite-sized EDU. Yeah. You guys can help directly with that by going and subscribing to bite-sized EDU if you haven't already done that. So there's a link somewhere around here. There's links everywhere. So yeah, go over there and subscribe to bite-sized EDU, and that'll help me meet my goal for 2017 by making that a bigger channel. Yeah. That's mine. All right. Question number 2. I'll go first this time. Okay. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Man, I shouldn't have gone first on this one because I'm ill-prepared to answer this question. I love to travel.
Yeah. We're all very wanderlusty people.
We do. We're very wanderlusty. We like to go places. I have a dream of going to Australia.
Yeah.
We're actually going to Australia this year. Yeah, so we're going to go to VidCon Australia in September. I have a dream of going to Antarctica.
Yeah.
I remember reading when I was sort of young that all of the people who have ever set foot on Antarctica wouldn't fill a football stadium.
I know.
That there's a pretty small select group. I don't know if that's still true or not. Yeah. But something stuck in my head about this sort of exclusivity of going to Antarctica, and that was one of the reasons we came up with this idea to take you guys to every continent.
And then we'll finish.
We will have been to Australia, but we will finish in Antarctica. That'll be our last trip. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And that's why. Okay, where would you go?
So where I would go is, I think I want to go to, I said astronomy earlier, but I think just a general big meeting of the minds of, the smartest, I know these happen at some point, the smartest people on the planet discussing their ideas to make the world a better place. I don't want to talk there, certainly. I'm terrified to talk there. Right. I just want to kind of be sitting, I might want to be invisible there. I just want to see what they're talking about, what these ridiculously brilliant people. Yeah,
so you said earlier an astronomical society meeting, which I think would be really interesting. And there's a really big one coming up. And I just totally coincidentally, I was looking today at it. Somebody on Facebook posted from maybe NASA Social, and that there's a big thing that's in Colorado Springs, in March or May or something like that. And I was like, oh, it's a little con. But when I went and looked, no, it's an insider kind of seriously exclusive kind of thing of exactly what you're describing. So I will send them an email and see if you can come sit in on a couple of things.
Smartest people, and having their brains working and talking.
Other than the whole Pluto thing. They're really bright other than the whole Pluto thing. I don't give them credit for that. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, so this is, you go first. What food makes you think of home or feel comforted?
So this is a question this is the question I had to think the most about, because it's not a question that I've ever been asked before. It's what food is the most homey to you?
Yeah.
And actually, since I travel a lot, and I'm like a ridiculously picky eater, traditional comfort foods I don't think of as home foods, because I've had them all over the world. I've had them in Japan, I've had them in London, I've had them in Los Angeles. So they're not home foods, but I think the most homey of foods that I can think of is this apple Betty that Mom makes. Because I've only ever had it at home, I've only ever had it with family. And it's just the most comforting home thing that I can really think of in food. Yeah. Because a lot of what food is to me, okay, so this is getting food down the key, but a lot of food, what food is to me is like what I'm eating all over the world, and having how they make different things. Sure. Because like I am very specific that I like the Japan version of chicken.
Karaage. Yeah. No, I like the Japan version of just about everything. So food for me, this is really funny. I just thought about this a little bit, and and this is going to sound really weird if you're not from the South, if you've never lived in the South, right? But there's this chocolate gravy that people make in the South for breakfast, and so you have biscuits and like this chocolate gravy.
Really good.
It's fantastic. No, but like Dad's dad, Papa Stancy, used to make it, and like he was a cook in the army kind of, so he made like these huge meals for the family, and like we have fish fries, we go fish and hunt and come back and cook things outside, and there's a big smoker for barbecue and stuff, and but one of the things we would have for breakfast all the time was this chocolate gravy. My granddad would always make this chocolate gravy for us, and it would have biscuits and chocolate gravy. And I think that's probably the most, because I would have it like at family reunions or when I would go to the small town in Tennessee, right, and visit with family or spend summers there and things like that. I would have it.
Like thinking of more family than home, because like
well, so home for both of us is not a place, right, it's more being with family and doing those kinds of things. But
I do think the sweet potato mashed potatoes that they have in Tennessee that Tony and Poppy make so good. I think those are some of the like that kind of like that just generally like homey feeling, like you're in such a homey family tightly knit place.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Okay, ready? Number 4. I go first this time, right?
Yes, your turn.
Has a YouTube video ever had an impact on your life?
Because obviously it has.
Well, so we talked about this a little bit, and so I'm gonna go with the first YouTube video we ever made. Yeah. Because that certainly from things have spun horribly out of control over the past 4 years. Do you remember the very first YouTube video we ever made?
I remember
not the first daily, but the first YouTube video we made.
The first YouTube video that we made. Okay, so this is a very, very specific question, because the first YouTube video I've ever been in, or the first one on this channel?
The first one on this channel.
I don't remember what that one is, but the first video I was ever in was a video of me when I was super little on your channel, that you had a YouTube channel, and I wanted to be on YouTube still before I had this channel, and it's picture me, I had long hair, it was like platinum blonde, and I had pink streaks in it, in this video of me talking about that, about my hair, like on the Harrison house.
I don't remember that
I was like walking around outside and talking about it. That's the first, I remember filming that one.
I had a YouTube channel?
Yeah,
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. So the first one, the one that I was thinking of was the first video I remember us making like a legitimate YouTube video was when you sent fan mail to Alli.
Oh my god, yeah, that was it. That totally was it.
Right. We'll put a link to that video. But it's definitely the first video. I think it's vertical. It's the one we shot vertically, and it's you sitting on your bed, like talking about all the things you were putting in the box to send to Alli and Charles. It was the zombie picture of Charles and the turtle for Alli. And like all kinds of stuff.
And
that was the first.
For the dogs. Oh my
the
gosh.
Toys for the dogs, yeah. And that was, and then like, you know, a few weeks later, or a month or whatever, you were actually on a mail vlog. They opened that box and you got to see.
I was so excited.
Right? It was, cool. That was definitely a transformative video. That changed our life a lot,
yeah,
right?
that changed their life.
Yeah, go watch that because you can see how much she's changed since that first video.
Yeah.
Okay, YouTube video that's had an impact on your life.
So a YouTube video that has had a big impact on my life, and this is one that I watched, not one that I've made. And BuzzFeed Yellow, I don't know the meaning behind their different channels and their names, but BuzzFeed Yellow has a series called I'm Not.
It's a playlist.
A playlist, yeah. I'm going to call it a series.
That's fine. That's fine.
So it has a playlist called I'm Not, and it's the series of videos that does have swearing in it, so if you're not allowed to go do that, then don't watch that. But it's really good, and it's people speaking up about stereotypes about their race or gender identity or sexuality. So it's just, like, so amazing and transformative to have these people saying, like, I'm a feminist, but I don't hate men. And, like, even though that just seems so matter-of-fact to me, like, it's just so...
Like, I identify with this group, but not the stereotypes that you might associate with it.
Yeah, because stereotypes are such a really hard thing to break through. And stereotypes... are, like, usually pretty harmful, but there are some people that adhere to stereotypes, and that doesn't bother me. And, like, there's even a stereotype about people that...
Oh, yeah.
There's even a stereotype about people that don't like stereotypes that I don't want to adhere to.
Right. No, that's a great series. And we also talked a little bit about when we did the first Presley, I think it was the first Presley's Perspective, which was the Prop 8 video in California, which was outlawing gay marriage.
I think that was a couple.
It was one of the early ones, certainly.
One of the really early ones, yeah.
And the way, Presley and I have been having a conversation for the past couple of days around how that changed her life, and we're actually going to turn that into a video, I think. And so Presley's going to sit down in a few days and talk a little bit about how that video changed her life. Because I had no idea how big an impact that. I knew that something clicked in her brain when we did that video, and the way she talked.
Know that something that big happened.
But I didn't know idea that internally it was such a big thing. So she's going to talk about that in a coming video. All right, last one. Then you go first.
Yes.
When was your last random act of kindness, and what did you do?
My last, like, purely spontaneous random act of kindness, and not something that I was, like, prompted to do. Yeah. So not the Joymaker Challenge, because I was prompted to do that. That wouldn't count as a random
That was a pretty good one, though. It wasn't totally random, but it was kind of random.
It was kind of random.
Yeah.
But
gave away 50 toys to kids, so that was a good one.
That was a really good one. And I would say that one, but that wasn't...
And here's a link to that video.
Yeah.
Somewhere over here. It's not on one of our faces. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
But, that was, we were... like, more, I wasn't just spontaneously.
So what's your spontaneous one?
So my spontaneous one is a while ago. I don't know exactly how much. I just decided that there's a lot of negativity on my Tumblr dashboard and people responding to that and people feeling really bad about themselves. So I decided that for, like, I don't know, half an hour, every person that I'd see on my Tumblr dash, I'd leave a message to them and leave a positive message. Just to try and spread a bit of positivity and hopefully encourage people to do the same as well.
Right.
Because, like...
You and Alli are just kindred spirits.
Yeah. We need to do the thing.
Spreading the joy, right?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome, sweetie. I think that's fantastic. I didn't know that. I think that's awesome. So again, not random for me, but, like, how can I not say I just gave somebody a kidney?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm literally suffering right this second sitting here because of that fact, so it's hard for me to think of anything else.
Yeah.
And I worked really hard for it, so it wasn't totally random, but it's fresh enough. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, and I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna take the win on that one. So yeah, that was my last major act of kindness. I won't call it random, but I think giving somebody a kidney counts.
Yeah, it certainly does.
I'll give my credit for that. Awesome. So that's our 5.
Yeah.
That is the reverse Q&A tag.
Yes.
If you want to do it,
do it.
Do it. Like, I'd love to see what you have to say. Let us know.
Tag Alli in it.
Yeah, tag Alli. Let her know that you did it. Tag us. Let us know in the comments. We'll give shout outs to your videos. We'll put them out there.
Yeah, and if you don't want to make a video, you can just answer them in the comments if you want.
Yeah, answer in the comments. That's what a lot of people are doing on Alli's channel.
Yeah.
If you make a video, let us know. We'll post the video and stuff. Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm just really excited to see what you guys talk about.
I am too. I'm curious to see how everybody mentions this. This is an awesome idea. Thank you, Alli. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And go subscribe to Bite-Sized.
Yes, please. And also Alli.
And if you're not subscribed to Alli, go subscribe to Alli.
Yes. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.